Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I wanted to create another fall inspired makeup look and I was feeling like a monochromatic brown look was the move today. And I'm simultaneously getting ready for one of my dearest friend's surprise birthday party tonight. And I just have to say I'm so proud of myself for not spilling the beans. And I was so worried about today. I was worried I was gonna say something like, see you later, and spill it all, but I didn't. Haven't yet. And it's not gonna happen. But let's get into today's video. I think I'm going to be wearing this like oversized sweater. It kind of goes off my shoulder, but I'm gonna be wearing this color. So I think like those rich, like fudgy browns will look really, really good. So starting with my base, I'm going to be using my NYX Bear With Me concealer, and I have two shades. I'm going to be using the shade Beige as my all over foundation, and I'll mix in a little bit of the shade Light to add some dimension to my under eyes. That's the word I was looking for. So I'm starting with the shade Beige, and I'm just going to, I was gonna add some of my First Aid Beauty bronzing drops, but I didn't, so. And I'm just going to blend that into my skin using my BK Beauty 101 brush. And for today's makeup look, you won't need like these specific products I'm going to be using. You can kind of alter it to what you have in your collection or what tones you want to use that day and whatnot. You can just use this as inspo. Isn't he so cute up there? Ooh. And I have a little real pumpkin and a little spooky mirror because it is October. And also look at my case. It's freaking cat bats. I love Halloween. So I have a pump of each shade on my palette here. I'm just introducing a little bit of the shade Light into Beige because Light is a little bit too bright for where my skin tone is at right now. So a mixy mix of both is going to achieve what I'm after today. I'm just layering a little bit more on my zit. I'm going to leave it kind of like that to thicken up and dry down a bit to get more coverage, and then we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that works today. I'm not going to set my under eyes quite yet because I have a lot of cream products I want to work with. I'm going to take my E.L.F. Halo Glow Beauty Wand in the shade Fair Light. This is like the contour tone one, and I'm going to add some definition with this. And I'm also going to bring it on my forehead as well. I don't usually bring contour tones up there, but I'm going to kind of mix in a bronzer, and I kind of want to neutralize the tone so I don't look orange. Blending with my MAC 143S brush. This doesn't show up super strong on my skin, which I actually like because then I can slowly build up like the definition in my face if I want to. I just have been really liking just the so super subtle effect. I feel like it actually is more effective than going in with something super pigmented. Then it looks super obvious, whereas this just kind of looks very natural, you know what I mean? Now I'm going to throw in a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand in the shade Fair Medium into this mix. Now for my blushes, I picked three that I thought would suit the vibe. So this first one is the Chanel Les Beige in the shade Deep Bronze. It's a really, really pretty kind of browny orangey color. I thought it was so nice and rich. And I also have these two MAC Glow Play blushes in True Harmony and Blush Please. I'm really thinking maybe adding a little veil of this with a touch of that on top. That could be really, really, really nice. I'm gonna do it. So this is a really cool formula. You may have seen it before, but it's just like their water tint foundation or their skin tint. It just is little pigment spheres, and it looks like that. It looks a little weird. It looks like coffee grounds, and then you smoosh it together, and then all those little spheres pop, and it unleashes this gorgeous shade. I do have an autumn blush video in the works. I filmed all of the cheek swatches yesterday, so that should be up within the week or next week even. So I'm taking a bit of this with the Rare Beauty blush brush. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was kind of feeling for today. And I'm applying it kind of higher up on my cheekbone where I naturally blush. I always like blush right here, right under my eyes, so I wanted to mimic that happiness. You never know who's out there to flirt with. And then I'm going to take a little bit on my nose as well. I love this formula. It's so nice and pigmented, but at the same time it's really sheer, but it's like not that kind of sheer that looks patchy. It applies so smoothly for this type of product. I find it kind of rare. I think I'm going to layer a little bit of this on. I'm just going to powder first. And to powder, I'm using my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Pound Cake. And I just wanted to say how excited I am that I posted my nail video. Although I was a little bit out of my comfort zone, I'm feeling so excited that some of you really liked the video and that you want to see more of it. It's been such a fun new passion of mine, and it felt really good to kind of break out of the just makeup content. I'm excited to see where it goes. But if you didn't see it, I did post a video on how I did this nail set right here. I showed you the whole process and what I use and how I do it and all of that, and it was really, really fun, and I cannot wait to film another one in a few weeks. And I'm excited to see how I progress, especially since I just started this maybe like 2 months ago. So now what am I doing? I didn't even powder my whole face. I got too excited to talk about my nails and how appreciative I am of the feedback so far. So I'm just going to take a little bit. And I've also been taking quite a bit of that powder into my eyebrows. My skin has been so oily under my eyebrows and it's freaking annoying. So this just adds like another layer of grip for when I add my eyebrow products. I felt like Mr. Tumless there for a second. So I want to add a little bit of glow. I spotted this in my drawer and I missed it. This is the Dior Backstage Glow Palette, and I'm going to mix these two right here. I've got into such a habit to just reach for my Essence Pure Nude Highlight. I feel like I need to switch it up a little bit. Now I'll be using the MAC blush, and I chose the shade True Harmony. They came out with the new colors, or like a new formula of this, I believe. I don't know, I'm a little confused by the newer launch, but I freaking love this formula. It's been a favorite of mine for ever. And I'm blending it with my BK Beauty 107 brush. Oh, what a nice tone. What a nice tone. I've been using this the last couple days and I'm actually really excited about it. You'll see why. It looks kind of similar to my Kaleidos Symphony Contour Trio, but this is from Flower Nose. It's the Butterfly Cloud Color Collection Embossed Highlight and Contour Palette in the shade 01 Leaf Shadow. And I've been really liking it, so I'm going to take a little mixture of the bronzer and the contour tone just to kind of make my makeup pop a little bit more. I feel like I need a little bit more definition, especially on my forehead. And I'm kind of overlapping the blush just to kind of encapsulate it, I guess. I don't know. I just want it to mesh in really, really effortlessly. Well, the reality is it took a lot of effort to make it look effortless. So at this point, I'm going to throw my brows on. So please enjoy the kitten intermission. I've just been sitting here deciding if I should do bold eye or bold lip, and I feel like I want to do bolder chocolatey lip. I'm going to throw on this lip stain. This is the Wonderskin Wonder Blading Lip Mask in the shade Charming. And apparently these ones do, or you can peel these ones off. I haven't had luck. I've been trying and I just can't get it to peel, but they also just rub off really well with a damp cloth. I think I may have used the wrong shade. I meant to use the shade Lovely, not Charming. This is such a lovely color. Charming color, I guess you would say. Love it, but it's not the brown. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna layer Lovely over it. Yeah, see, this is the shade I initially went in with, but this is the one I wanted to go in with. So this is Charming and this is Lovely. It's been on for a couple minutes. I don't want to leave it on the whole time I do my eyes, or else I fear it may be too deep. So I'm just gonna wipe it off now. That actually created a really pretty color. As Bob Ross always says, happy little accident. Or as Hannah Montana says, nobody's perfect, but you gotta work it again and again until you get it right. I think I want to continue applying the lip just so that I don't go too far with the eyes. I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty lip liner in the shade 04 Peanut Butter. I had to sharpen it. Also, these are kind of, it feels wrong to sharpen these, but they sharpen like normal wood pencils. And I was in the mood to wear this. This is the Freck Makeout Club Soft Blur Lipstick in the shade Baddie. Yes, exactly. This is exactly what I woke up craving today. For my eyes, I'm starting with an oldie but a goodie. This is the Melt Cosmetics Slick Waterline Eye Pencil in the shade Rich Brown. This is such a pretty brown. I truly want to eat it. It reminds me of like the Dairy Queen fudge layer in an ice cream cake. Oh, I could eat that right now. Like, I could eat that so good right now. And I'm going to blend using this ColourPop E29 brush. I'm kind of just doing my normal go-to eye look here. I didn't want to do anything too far out there because I am just going out with my friends. And now for my eyeshadow, I'm taking my Patrick Ta Major Dimensions palette, the first one, and I'm taking this shade right here, which I thought would mesh in with the blush so well, and it matches it pretty exact. I feel like it makes everything work so well. And then once I have that in my crease, I'm also going to, hold on, I'm not done my crease. I'm taking a little bit of the shade next to it, this, and then I'm just going to smudge that all over my eye. I'm switching to a Rephr 13 Mini with the combo of the two shades I was just using, and I'm just gonna rub that right underneath of my eye. This is like my favorite fall eye look. I've been breaking this one out every season since the dawn of this palette, basically. And then I'll take a little bit of the dark rich brown right here on a Rephr 23 brush just to deepen right here on the outer corner. Now I'm curling my eyelashes using the Flower Nose eyelash curler. This one's like super strong, so it curls my lashes so quickly. And then I'll add some mascara, and today I'll use my Clio Kill Lash Super Proof Mascara in Sleek Volume. Now I'm sneaking in a little bit of the lightest shade from that Patrick Ta palette into my inner corner. I felt like it needed a little bit of brightening up in here. And here's my makeup for today. It's exactly what I envisioned, although there's a few things that seemed like were going wrong there for a second. It all turned out wonderfully. I love this makeup and I cannot wait to go celebrate my dearest friend. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I'll have everything I used listed and linked in the description box down below, so feel free to check that out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!